Top 7 Best Workstation GPU 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080 Ti. There's a new Nvidia champion in town, and it takes power and performance to an even more accessible price point. The long-awaited RTX 3080 Ti delivered the same level of performance as the RTX 3090 during our tests, an impressive feat in its own right, while dropping the price by a few $100s, making all that sheer power more accessible than ever. It continues what the RTX 3080 started, to take 4K gaming into the mainstream arena. With its breathtaking 4K at 60 performance, it also stays cool under pressure. And, like many of the other 3000 series GPU, it's quite a stunning-looking card to boot. Of course, it's still among the more expensive of Nvidia's offerings and requires a good amount of power to function properly. But this is still the best graphics card on the market right now, especially if you care about ray tracing. Number 6. Nvidia GeForce RTX 3080. With the release of the Nvidia RTX 4080, the RTX 3080 feels like it's outclassed, and the reality is that the RTX 4080 can run circles around the RTX 3080 it replaces. But even at its MSRP, the RTX 3080 is the better overall value by still providing phenomenal performance at a more accessible price point. And now that the RTX 4080 is on sale, the price of the RTX 3080 is dropping across the board, making it an even better deal for gamers out there who want a playable 4K gaming experience without having to spend a fortune to do so. This is also an even better deal if you're starting to dabble in some creative content like 3D modeling or video editing, and you need a more powerful GPU to handle the workflows, but you don't have a whole lot of money to spend on a professional-grade GPU like the RTX 3090 or RTX 4090. Number 5. Nvidia GeForce RTX 3090. It's hard to beat the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3090 when it comes to performance. With a whopping 24 GB of RAM, no game, or, more importantly, heavy graphics project will suffer performance issues. In fact, we were even able to get some 8K performance at 60 FPS out of the 3090. It is an incredibly expensive unit, and quite large too, so it will probably be too much GPU for most users. The Nvidia GeForce RTX 3090 is, in essence, a replacement for the Titan, so it's meant more for the creative user tackling intensive 3D and video rendering than for the avid gamer. Even so, it comes with a massive reduction in price compared to the Titan, making it a bargain for creative professionals used to shelling out a lot of money for the tools of their trade. Number 4. Nvidia GeForce RTX 4090. Yes, the Nvidia GeForce RTX 4090 is expensive. It also requires a 16-pin connector or adapter, and it's very, very big. But the first release from Nvidia's new 4000 series is an absolute powerhouse that can tackle anything you need it to. It is the most powerful GPU out there. In our testing, we found it to perform significantly better than the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3090 with 2 to 4 times the performance in synthetic benchmarks and up to 100% improved frame rates with some games. What's more, the included DLSS 3 might be the next revolution in gaming once it's fully utilized. That said, this is more GPU than what most people need. Creatives and those interested in playing 8K will appreciate how powerful this graphics card is. Just make sure to have a robust enough power supply and big enough case to run it. Number 3. Nvidia GeForce RTX 3050. The best graphics cards that have come out over the last couple of years have had one thing in common: they're really expensive. This has a lot to do with the graphics card shortage we've all been dealing with. But it's also because Nvidia and AMD had been ignoring the budget graphics card world for too long. Luckily, the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3050 is finally here. While it's way more expensive than 50 series graphics cards from Nvidia have been in the past, this GPU is much more affordable than pretty much anything else in the current generation. We were able to play just about every game out there on high settings with the Nvidia GeForce RTX 3050. And Sports gamers will love this card, as it is affordable-ish and can run games like Overwatch and League of Legends without breaking a sweat. Number 2. Nvidia GeForce RTX 3060 Ti. Is AMD no longer the king of great value GPU? The Nvidia GeForce RTX 3060 Ti threads the claim with its price-to-performance ratio. One of the newer arrivals in the RTX 3000 line, this graphics card punches way above its weight class, delivering a performance that could rival the RTX 2080 Super while keeping its price tag incredibly affordable for most people. That's with impressive ray tracing included. We've never seen 1080 gaming to be this good or this affordable. In our testing, we even found it could handle gaming in 4K, if just barely. You'll have to make some compromises on settings and skip the ray tracing. With that said, there's little else to fault with the 3060 Ti. It stays cool as a cucumber, and for those who like to display their PC innards, is quite stylish. This is, indeed, the best graphics card for most people. Number 1. AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX. The AMD Radeon RX 7900 XTX had a lot to prove when it hit the scene at the end of 2022, but it succeeds brilliantly in being the most powerful gaming GPU on the market for under $1,000 while outperforming Nvidia's RTX 4080 overall, which costs 20% more. The new second-gen ray accelerators in the RX 7900 XTX makes 4K gaming on ultra settings, with ray tracing a reality on an AMD card, something that the last flagship AMD card, the RX 6950 XT, couldn't quite accomplish. It's not without faults, including falling behind the Nvidia RTX 4000 series in terms of ray tracing, while still beating out the RT performance of the Nvidia RTX 3090 and some uneven creative workload performance, but overall, this is the one graphics card we would recommend to just about anybody who are looking to finally upgrade their GPU after years of graphics card shortages. So guys, that's all for Top 7 Best Workstation GPU 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.